Thank you for watching Why I Killed You TV. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe this particular video. Today we're going to be talking about a tragic case where a mother for some reason did not allow her children to go to school. She didn't have a babysitter either. She left the children in the home. The children were slightly mentally delayed. Some people call it on the spectrum. They were on the spectrum. And then there was a house fire. It is so sad. Let's go ahead and roll the clip.
They hate you. You're gonna die. I don't want to do this.
On May 23rd, 2022, firefighters and police officers were dispatched to a residence following reports of heavy smoke. Upon gaining entry to the home, emergency responders discovered an unresponsive 8-year-old girl and 10-year-old boy with no parent present at the scene.
Do we know if anyone's inside the home? Oh, really?
They need a medic! 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 Now! Get off the fucking hydrant!
Yeah, we're on scene. Fire extinguishers. I guess someone pulled out one person so far. It sounds like there's not a bunch of flames, there's just a cone of smoke out of the house.
Is that far? Kid is down.
No, I mean, it doesn't seem like anything's going on. There's a kid in the med unit.
No. Probably like
Just said there's a younger kid in the med unit, like 8 or 9. Right now, I don't know if they're transported right now or not. There's more people inside.
They don't know.
But nobody knows if there's more people inside. Okay. He said, find someone to see what we need to do.
Yeah.
And then tell them that Sergeant Walker.
Well, I'm not opening. I'm gonna talk.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say we should probably. I'm just gonna keep an eye on these people over here and these people. Anything?
He says he doesn't really know exactly. There's supposed to be 3 to 4 kids that live here. They've only found one.
Oh shit! All right. Oh man, this smoke is heavy too. He wasn't burnt?
No, it's
The smoke inhalation. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna back the car up a little bit.
The parents were still nowhere to be found, prompting officers to question neighbors in an effort to identify who lived at the residence.
Do you guys have any information on people who live here?
Yes,
The adults?
It's one lady, but she usually have a white car, but she's not here now.
Okay. Do you guys have a phone number for her?
No, that's what we're saying. We don't have a phone
Okay.
number.
Do you guys know names?
No.
Last names, anything like that? No?
She's an African lady.
Okay.
Yeah. And she usually have 2 or 3 kids there. That's what I'm saying. That's what the guy asked me. So
Wow.
I don't know if another one.
Okay. They recently moved in here?
About a year ago.
About a year ago? Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Officers were eventually able to contact the children's mother, who was at work at the time. She arrived at the scene 20 minutes later.
Can you start the 56 and call 9 at 255 East Alpha Falls Avenue. Okay, copy. I'll put you on a call.
Just the 2 children. We're at the hospital.
How many children were home? Two children were home, huh?
Just 2? How old are they?
87. 87.
We'll get you down there soon.
We'll get you down to the hospital.
Ma'am, how old are your children? Ma'am, we need to know how old your children are.
Are there other kids with it?
I'll bring it to you.
Let's figure out how old they are.
So evidently there were 2 children at the house, even though the neighbors are saying 3 to 4. There was only 2 children. But guys, this is so sad. This is so sad.
We'll get you a ride down, okay? Car 4, driving car 4. We're going to take you down. We're going to take you down. Let's get you up here. It's okay, come on. Come on, stand up here.
56. 56, go ahead. Right now, is anyone with the victim?
We're going to put you on the cot. We're going to take you down.
Car 4,
Right here. Chief, you want to
Where are they at? Mr. White on the cot?
56. Be advised, there's no supervisor currently available.
We're going to put her on the cot. Ma'am, do you want to take a seat over here on the cot?
We're going to take you down.
Be safe. Come on. We will. We're going to. That's how they're going to do it. You're not going to drive on right now. She's driving, so somebody needs to make sure. We're handling it now. She's There's this. Is your phone in there? Or is it in the car?
How many children were in there? 2. How old were they? Ma'am, we need to know how old the children were.
I'll get your phone. Is it in your car? I'll get your phone. Talk to him, okay?
It's in the white car.
Okay, talk to him. I'll get your phone.
I sent him down there.
I'm going to bring the car up.
Copy.
Ma'am, how many children do you have?
Just the 2? 8 and 10.
There's no other kids that weren't here?
She said no.
No other kids that weren't here?
We're bringing it up right now.
Thank you, brother. Okay. I'll take the keys. She's not gonna have you back.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. You're going to the hospital?
She will be. Because I think the sister's coming here. Med wagon probably.
But hey, we're just gonna go ask the chief if he wants us to just take it out the kids.
You want the phone?
I bet that's probably what
I think that's where.
Ma'am, is there anybody you'd like us to call?
We're
she
obviously
needs to
not
go.
gonna let her drive.
Is there anybody you want us to call, ma'am? Your husband?
She can't even think straight, poor thing. This is like really, really sad.
I don't know if you guys wanted to ride in the back with us. I'm sure that's gonna be what the game plan is. If not, maybe we can transport, right?
We're going to get you on the way to Children's Hospital. If you get up on that cot, they're going to take you right over, okay? Let's help you up on the way. Get you over. We'll get you killed over.
Any county area 1027 Yale and Sheriff District for the 10.
Do you want to go down, Jason? Or are you guys in?
So they're about to take her to Children's Hospital. Evidently the children did make it to the hospital, but let's see what happens. This is sad.
You can get out of here if you want.
You guys want to follow down? You guys want someone to ride with? I'm going to drive her car down following. We can try to arrange for somebody to do what you guys want.
If we need it.
Okay.
Alright. Very well.
The mother was transported to the hospital, where she received the devastating news. Both her son and daughter had succumbed to their injuries and were pronounced dead in the emergency room.
Wow.
Investigators later discovered that she had called the children out of school that day, locked them inside the home, and left them alone for over 9 hours while she went to work.
9
Both
hours.
children had severe developmental disabilities and lacked the cognitive and motor skills necessary to escape the house in an emergency. A few days after the tragedy, the mother was charged with 2 counts of reckless homicide and 2 counts of child endangerment. However, the reckless homicide charges were later dropped. She ultimately pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter and child endangerment and was sentenced to 6 to 9 years in prison. The fire was determined to have originated in the living room, caused by a power strip overloaded with multiple plugged-in devices.
You're gonna die. I don't want to do this.